Are you ready?
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neil and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer, you right?
Who's the dog? What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his
Belt.
and put it on. Roll call, a spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
Month or even your year, I'll be there for you. That was sad, man. Can you believe that? Drowning? Some type of drowning?
You know, Neil, they said that he had relapsed again on drugs or something. And he
Fell in the pool.
Went and played pickleball and came back to the house and got in the hot tub and
Drowned.
drowned.
Whitney Houston all over again.
Yep. Can you believe that?
Golly.
Unbelievable.
Perry left us. How old was he? 54?
54, man.
54 years old, Matthew Perry. And
There you go.
folks,
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol do not discriminate. They don't know if you're a movie star. Drugs and alcohol don't know if you're rich and famous. They don't know if you're homeless. They don't know if you're a football star. They don't know if you're Wally or Neil. Drugs, alcohol don't discriminate. You put it in your body and you are rolling the dice. You are rolling the dice.
Yes,
But
you are.
that's a somber note, Matthew.
Yep.
Yeah, Matthew Perry. But hey, welcome to the October 29th edition of Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. And as always, we appreciate you watching. I want to give a shout out to Doc Anderson. Saw him at church this morning. He said he'd be sure to be watching tonight. And man, let's turn the page from October over to November in the world of football. Because the next time football's played, it'll be November.
Unbelievable.
And also, time for tricking and treating. And you ready for Tuesday night, man? What you? Is that a bell? Tuesday night's a bell ring?
Tuesday night's a bell. Hey, and I
Gotcha.
thank you, Mama, for
Oh, I was about to say you found a bell.
No, my mama let me have a bell. And speaking of my mama,
Miss Jerry, thank you so much.
Missed it, Neil. We had the Lowry Sheen Bang thing.
Sheen Bang?
or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Hey, Nate, show that picture up there. I was throwing there. There
you go. That's the whole clan right there.
Everybody minus Noah that was the wedding, and Phil
Yep.
was doing emergency surgery on a cat or something.
Okay.
And
okay.
I jammed on the guitar. I don't know if he saw. Yeah, there.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that, man.
So
I'm strumming that
the
thing.
Lowrys are talented, man.
I was terrible. Got booed.
You got booed?
Booed on
Well,
the
ain't
stage.
nobody ever got booed at church.
Yeah, they booed me after they saw me playing, man.
What'd you say?
Somebody yelled, "Don't quit your day job." That's what I heard.
What'd you sing, man?
I sang "How Great Thou Art,"
Okay.
and then I finished it up with "Amazing Grace."
Okay. All right.
Yep. So
All right. So what you get now? I see at the bottom of the screen down here, the Lowrys giving out raisins,
I
and Armstrong's giving out
and
dental floss.
I hid the candy because Holly and Blake would
Eat it up.
eat it up, and
Not you.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Look at the size of me and my shirt.
By the way, your shirt, man. Look, folks, all I've heard this. If you watch the start of our show every Sunday night, in our little previews, our little historical clips, this shirt is in there, and Wally will sit here and say, "Somebody stole that shirt. Oh no, I can't find that shirt. He's got it." Where was it?
I was cleaning out my closet, and I was cleaning behind my safe, my gun safe.
Yep.
And it was behind there.
Okay, so nobody stole it.
The one still had to dust it off and wash it
Okay.
and all that. But man, I love
right.
this shirt, man. This,
All right. So, by the way, our neighborhood will get bombarded with
Oh, my
kids
goodness.
Tuesday night. You better have, if you're going to get some fast food, you better have it by 5:30 and be in the house and secure, because you ain't getting out of the neighborhood.
do you remember a couple of years ago when Halloween fell on Sunday night, and we contemplated about not doing a show?
We couldn't get in and out.
We did the show, and it
And we
took
just had to
us-
sprint.
Man, and we still it took
Barely
an
got
hour
home.
to get to the house.
It did. It
but hey,
did.
like you said earlier, I love it, man. It's a fun event, seeing all those little kids and stuff. But
Yeah.
I may go trick or treating
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, and speaking of trick or treat, you too old, man.
I'm throwing
And
that.
don't take a blue bucket. Have you seen the blue buckets
Blue bucket,
deal?
I don't understand
Did you
that.
know about the blue buckets?
I did not know
It,
about
mean,
the blue
it means if you see a blue bucket, that means that the child is autistic. And for when you open the door and see the blue bucket, you don't need to expect the normal rhetoric, or the kid may not be able to say trick or treat. The blue bucket signals that the kid is just out having fun, trying to be normal, and don't judge them. Don't judge them on how they act at your door, because the blue bucket indicates autism. I think that is incredible idea, and I'm so glad that I've learned what a blue bucket is.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that. All I had was just a Hardee's bag or something when I was growing up.
A Hardee's bag.
Something.
Now, Miss Jerry, I know you gave him a orange bucket with a handle.
I just had a
Hardee's bag.
Walmart or something. You know. I'm kidding. My mom always set us up right. We had it. But anyway, hey, I do know a few weeks ago they were saying it was going to be very cold.
You remember
on
that?
Halloween,
You remember
but
that?
They're saying it's going to hold off until Wednesday morning.
They did. Yeah, you're exactly right, man. But wouldn't you rather it be cold for trick or treating though?
Yeah, I would like it cold.
Yeah, me too, man. You don't want to be sweating in your costume. But I remember back in the early '80s, man, on Halloween night, when the trick or treating was over, that was the kickoff season for the neighborhood fireworks war.
Oh my goodness!
That was the deal, man. You when everybody got through tricking and treating, man, you might just get into a bottle rocket war.
That was it.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, don't let Neil fool you. This mug had all the arsenal. I don't know where he got it. Everybody feared Neil because he had everything. He had the big ones, the size of this bottle rockets that would come down.
I'd say Dad.
Didn't you hit somebody in the back and burn their jacket up? Wasn't that Brian Floyd?
Brian Floyd had a brand new jacket.
The poor
got it for
guy
Christmas.
got a brand new jacket for Christmas. Wore it the first day. Bottle rocket wore.
Hey, I was deadly.
Man, I remember those were some fun. Kids don't do that now, man.
I say, Dad, I need some money for some fireworks. And he'd say, fireworks. He was all in the fireworks, boy.
Man, yeah. I had all types of stuff. But yeah, that was some good times back then. And I know kids don't really do that anymore. If you do, DHR, come get your kid and take them away.
For one, your kids ain't going to let you out roaming the neighborhood after dark like that.
Yeah.
And that was half the fun of it.
Oh, yeah. All the hide and go seek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, those some good times, man. Sam Watson and Michael Vance.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick and all of us.
Grant Strickland.
God, we just had so much fun.
We did, man.
But, you know, hey.
It was fun times for sure, man. But, hey, the Christmas parade is coming, and we now know what we're going to dress up as in the Christmas parade. Now, we ain't telling y'all because we wanted to be a surprise. But the costumes are ordered, and they're coming in. You will want to be at the Christmas parade. I'm just telling you, you want to be there.
It's going to be a good
It's going to be good.
Dude, that Christmas parade's fun. You know, last year we couldn't do it because you just got out of surgery.
I had hip surgery. Yeah.
But one year, man, it was hot and we sweated. But then another year we froze.
So you never know.
You never know. Wonder what it'll be this year. Yeah. But, hey, I did get something. I got a message from the mass supervisor.
Oh, boy.
And he did put a message in my mailbox, and this is what he said.
What did he say?
He is definitely...
He always comes around in this parade
He's going to be there, and he's handing out pink slips to people in the crowd. But he went up to one of our good sponsors, and we apologize for this, Marco's Pizza. He went to Marco's Pizza and threatened the manager.
We probably lost our sponsorship.
For a free pizza, so they scared the manager. The manager gave him a voucher for one free pizza. So somebody at the parade...
It's a wonder they still sponsor us.
I know, but they were scared. But they said they were going to get one free pizza. So if you come to a parade, you get to see enjoyment, and you might get
a free pizza.
So
in the form of a pink slip.
But I remember a couple years ago, he handed out like over 100 pink slips.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Just ruined the whole parade
and anything. But anyway. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, just like Halloween, man, I want it to be cold for the Christmas parade. I don't want to be sweating in the Christmas parade, but, man, I'm really looking forward to that. We got some great costumes coming. Can't wait. And the parade will be December the 4th at 7 p.m. City of Troy's already announced December the 4th at 7 p.m.
Hey, speaking of cribbing, one more thing before I move on.
Yeah.
We're going to play golf like we normally do. Last year, I had my golf clubs. I had everything ready, and you and James.
It rained.
No, it was like 10 degrees or something.
And raining.
Yeah. And y'all didn't want to play.
Too cold to snow. It was sleeting.
Yeah. So we're going to do that again this
year.
Well,
we're going to try it. We'll try.
Every year they come up. The older we get, or I don't. I'm an Iron Man. I'll get out there. And
Oh,
start
you play
playing.
7 holes, won't you? Before you leave. Yeah.
Man, but anyway, all right. Hey, we had a huge weekend of football on all levels.
Yeah.
Don't you just love this time of year?
Love it, man.
So
Love it.
much fun to watch the games. Pretty dang good weekends. Think about it. Hey, Troy wins
Every
big
channel,
at
channel you flip it to, there's a football game.
Troy wins big out in Texas. I thoroughly enjoyed watching. We're listening to John and their crew. Such great broadcasters.
Yeah, Jerry.
John and
Jerry
Jerry.
Miller.
I mean Barry and Jerry. My bad. Auburn gets their first SEC win of the year.
They
Man, I
did.
got a couple texts says Auburn's back.
Auburn's
you know,
back.
and
Easy big game.
Charles Henderson wins big over Selma. Pike County wins big over Daleville. Goshen Crush, Horseshoe Bend. Only Pike Liberal Arts did go down
That's
to Baker,
right.
but hey, man, that was a heck of a football game.
Yep.
So overall,
Yep.
everybody should be pretty happy.
Everybody in our
And-
television umbrella all had a pretty good weekend.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's right, man. And you're right, man. It's most everyone had something to be happy about football wise this weekend. Did you see the first snow game of the season yesterday?
I did not. Dude.
Yeah, man. Air Force. Look, there it is. Air Force beat Colorado State in the snow. And hey, look at this. Air Force is undefeated on the year. I didn't know that until I got to watching a little bit of the snow game yesterday
Those
on
shoes. Those
ESPN
ponies.
3. It looks like ponies, don't it?
Remember the ponies? I used to love those, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, they ain't got a tough schedule though. Air Force, their schedule's easy peasy. So they've barely broke into the top 25 when they're like 8-0. But heck, anytime you're undefeated, it's got to be nice. But anyway, they had the snow yesterday and they beat Colorado State. And I watched some of it just because it was snowing. Thought it was really neat.
I tell you, well, as we said earlier tonight, it's about to be November, so it's that time for a few of those snow games.
Yep.
We'll see, especially in
Yep.
the pros and
Yep.
all that.
Yep.
What is it about snow that makes football even more intriguing? I mean, think about it. And you always love to have that one guy that does the snow angel. I mean, come on, dude. Yeah.
There's always look at them. Look at them doing the snow angels. Yeah, there's always the snow angels going. I don't know, man. It's you get a little snow and talking about that going back to the bottle rocket wars in the neighborhood. You get a little snow going. What, about once every 10 years? You get a little snow going. The whole neighborhood shows up for the backyard football game, buddy. It's on,
yeah.
man.
Heck yeah.
Everybody loves some snow. Some football in the neighborhood in the snow, man. I don't know what it is. It's just down south we don't get it very often.
Yeah. I love some snow, man.
Yeah,
Hey, let me ask you this, though.
yeah.
You watching any of that World Series stuff? Come on. You've been talking baseball all year, and you and your Braves and all that. So.
Well, the Braves, unfortunately, tanked in the first their first round series, but just an inning here and there, flipping between football games. I see all the highlights on SportsCenter, but I'm gonna tell you what, this is gonna be the worst ratings for a World Series in a long time, man. Bless them. I know Fox paid oodles of millions of dollars to cover the World Series, and they got Arizona and Texas.
Well,
Sorry, Fox.
hey, let me ask you, is Joe Buck sick or something?
I don't know.
He's not doing the World
I
Series?
know.
I thought he does the World Series.
He always
Been doing
does.
it.
I don't know. Well,
Did he get fired?
well, they may have. ESPN fired half their staff. They may have cut back. I can't answer you. I'll look it up for you though.
I'm just, or somebody can call and tell. I mean,
Yeah.
for the first time in years, I did watch a couple innings. I'm like,
Yeah,
where's Joe Buck at, man?
I don't know.
He has done
Good
more
question.
World Series.
Good
Maybe I
question.
missed something.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're right. They'll not the two teams that America wanted to see in the World Series.
No.
But anyway, I tell you,
Wild
who
card
wants to
teams.
see a good show, and you're going to see it tonight. And that's Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. We got a great show planned.
We do.
So you stay with us after Neil reads our commercial sponsors.
Yeah, the Old Barn Restaurant, the Market on the Square, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Mama Goldberg's, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa Ralph Baker Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Town and Country Flooring, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, PLS Surveying, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, the Corner Restaurant on the Square here in Troy, Max Credit Union, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling with Mr. Matt Johnson. And you might better call Matt because it's finna get cold Wednesday and you want that heater working right. Sorrell College of Business, The Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, and Firehouse Subs. Those are our commercial sponsors. And since we're talking about commercial sponsors, how about watching some of these commercials and we'll be right back.
Wind it up.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh no, yes it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back. Man, it's some good stuff, man. Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. Over here. What? You the
right
ball
down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Look at all these waves. This is a beautiful day in the
Hi guys.
Hey,
How
lady.
are you?
Good.
Hey, where did y'all get those shirts?
Oh, they shirt.
Yes, those shirts.
Oh, they want to wear the shirt.
Shit.
Yes, these are Deep South Apparel shirts from Pete Van Horn in Montgomery. All of your t-shirts and apparel, they can print anything. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel, Montgomery, Alabama.
These teenage years can be tricky to navigate, especially when it comes to teaching my son about managing money. I'm thankful for helpful tools like Sidekick from Max. With Sidekick, requesting and rewarding money is easy. He can earn it by completing chores, making honor roll, or simply making a request from his own app. I love that I can easily monitor his purchases and set limits to help him learn to make smart choices with his spending, even on video games. Sidekick. Find it in your Max app.
Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. What are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Bill, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. Hey, Wally. What in the world? You got all these fans in the window, man.
Man, I was cooking a mess of chitlins and about burned my house down, man. My whole house smells like chitlins.
What is it, smoky in there?
Yes.
And
These fans are going to help, I think.
The fans are not going to get the smoke damage out of your kitchen. You're going to have to call Alabama Restoration, 371-5591. Alabama Restoration. No mess is too big, especially not a little smoke damage in Wally's kitchen cooking his chitlins. Call them at Alabama Restoration.
Oh, Wally, what are you doing back here?
Oh, I'm steaming the sandwich.
That thing's hot now.
I can tell.
They serve hot, steamed sub sandwiches here at Mama Goldberg's in Troy, Alabama. And you will burn yourself on that steam. Hey, they got Rice Krispie treats, double doozy chocolate chip cookies, regular chocolate chip cookies, cakes in a cup, chili, potato soup, you name it. Great atmosphere. They have bands on Thursday nights. Come see them at Mama Goldberg's for a hot steamed sandwich, Wally.
I can tell you.
Troy, Alabama. Come see them.
David Bowie.
What have I? What have I done to deserve this? What have I?
David Bowie.
What have I? What have I done to deserve this? No.
Billy Joel.
Pet Shop Boys.
Okay.
Pet Shop Boys. That one, they're not a one-hit wonder now. They had a few.
Pet Shop Boys. All right.
Pet Shop Boys. Yeah. Little 80s pop. Right there, trying to diversify you from your acid rock and roll.
Acid rocket. I'm on. Help us. Help us, dear Jesus.
Hey, Nate, you got the Facebook funnies loaded up, man. no chew deterrent. What in the world? That's what Hennigan's dog did. No chew deterrent. You're supposed to spray that stuff on keep the dog from chewing on stuff.
Just
Chew the bottle up.
slam up.
Okay. You don't ever see kids ride bikes anymore, just crackheads.
That's about right.
That's about right. The drug dealers. Tonight at the Rabbit Hole, yes, we'll be playing the Taylor Swift game on Sunday. That's how you get people. That's how you get people to come to the bar. Not the Kansas City Chiefs game, but the Taylor Swift game.
That's good.
I don't like this. I don't like the looks of this. The cat's done Googled up scuba gear.
Scuba gear.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's good stuff.
That's
man.
good stuff. I love those Facebook funnies, man.
Yeah.
If we don't do it, buddy, we get
Oh
hammered,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. Where's Bulldog Johnny? They
Yeah,
had a
Bulldog,
huge-
I have a
Bulldog
list of
Johnny,
questions.
well, we were ready. Y'all had a huge win Friday night. I mean, anyway. Now he don't call.
No, they don't call. And I had a list of questions for
Yeah. Yeah.
you. Unbelievable.
Hey, let's get on with the show here. Let's get started. Let's start with a little volleyball. You want to?
Like some volleyball.
We had several local volleyball teams do really well at the regional tournament this last week. Pike Liberal Arts, they won one match over Francis Marion, but then they fell short to Bayshore. And but congratulations on a nice season for the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots volleyball team. Another region championship, but just fell short at the regionals.
Yeah.
Up in Montgomery. So yeah, great job, girls.
Yeah, the Enterprise girls did not get eliminated.
They
They
didn't.
won their regional and will move on to the state level.
There they
Job
are.
Well done, Wildcat girls.
Yeah, they're rocking and rolling, man. And then 7A, they're gonna make some noise right there. GW Long didn't get eliminated either, partner. They also won their regional tournament, and they'll move on to state. And another job well done by those Lady Rebels.
Heck yeah. And Wicksburg didn't win the region, but they did win 2 matches, which qualified them for state. So Wicksburg ladies also get the job done as well.
There they go, right there. That's
Yeah.
the Wicksburg ladies. And so, hey, they got some pretty good. We got some pretty good volleyball around the area, don't we?
Sure do, buddy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, well, that's impressive. That's impressive. And a lot of times Goshen's all up in there too. They were just down this year a little bit.
Yeah.
Down this year a little bit. They'll bounce back, I guarantee you. Amy Wark will have that thing bouncing back over there. But back to a little bit of football. Wally and I were talking about this kid in the break. Mason Stewart, the quarterback at Zion Chapel, has done something that no other football player has ever done at Zion Chapel. Never done it at that school. He is now their first 1,000-yard rusher and 1,000-yard passer.
He gets a bell ring.
Yeah, Bill Ray. He called him Mr. 1,000-yard player. Wally, that's something that he will never forget. He will always remember that forever. And it will be a long time before somebody clips that at Zion Chapel. And Stewart is a special athlete. If they ever do clip it at Zion Chapel, that Mason Stewart is a special athlete, and he had a heck of a season for the Zion Chapel Rebels.
Yes.
And they finished 5-5.
And I hate
how
they
long has
get
it
to play.
been?
It's been a
How long has it been
long
since
time.
they were a 500 squad?
It's been
It's been a
long
while.
time.
Yeah.
You know, I even saw on Facebook, actually this afternoon, I think his mom, so he had gone to LaGrange.
He did.
To
Visit.
the visit and stuff. So I think he'll go somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like I say, he's a heck of an athlete, man.
Yep.
And another special story: Luverne Tigers have now made the playoffs. Listen to this, Neil. 41 years in a row.
Wally.
It's the longest playoff streak in the state at any level. Congratulations, those Luverne Tigers. Unbelievable.
And something just popped up on my phone. This is not on our show script. We ain't talked about it. Just to show you the parity of the NFL and that every team has professional football players. The Denver Broncos have just beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Taylor Swift in.
The Denver Broncos are 2-6, and they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, just tell me anything can happen in the NFL on any given Sunday. Now, there's always going to be a good, dominant teams, this, that, and the other, but all them players getting paid, and you don't never know when the professional athletes on either side of either side of the field are going to decide they want to play today.
And that's a team that got beat 70-0.
70-0. Uh-oh, what we got right here?
Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. Who we got?
Denver Broncos hotline. Hey, hold on now. I done got you off. Hold on. I done messed up and got you off speakerphone. Hold on. How we get him on speakerphone?
I'm going to put him on hold.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, Johnny, can you hear us?
Denver Broncos hotline. This is not no Denver Broncos fan. No way.
No, man. How in the world have the fighting Russell Wilsons and the Denver Broncos beat the Kansas City Chiefs this afternoon? How does that happen?
I tell you how they beat Kansas City because Travis Kelce's got his nose stuck up Taylor Swift behind.
Whoa. This is a kid-friendly show now, Bulldog. Come on now. This is a kid-friendly show.
I know it, but I read somewhere it was supposed to be snowing over there today, wasn't it?
It was flurries. It had snowed all morning, but I think it quit before the game started. But I'm going to tell you, you hit on something, Bulldog. You hit on something because let me tell you what's fixing to hit Twitter and Instagram.
Swifty. As they called it on TV the other day, Swifty.
It's fixing to be all over social media that she's the reason.
Yep.
Oh, Kelsey's got a girlfriend now. He don't care about football. He's done. Now they're losing to the Denver Broncos. So Bulldog's right. It'll be all over Twitter tonight.
All over Twitter. There will be.
Hey, Johnny, big time win Friday night, man. Congratulations. The kids look like they put forth a little more oomph in that game, and I know Coach Hurts is proud.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we come out of the gates right on them right out of the gates because you know how that Dale, the quarterback, how swift he was, but
Yep.
we get them in fourth down territory, and they go to punt it, and we ended up causing them to fumble it, and they got it down deep in our territory, and it was just all us after that.
Just got a snowballed on them, didn't it?
As I said, told somebody the other day, the real Pike County Bulldogs come out to play Friday night.
Well, they need to come out to play another 2 weeks in a row now, don't you think?
Yeah, they'll come out. They was looking at it pretty good today on that film call. I've been watching them because we've got goal boards, like offensive and defensive goal boards in our locker room and whatever they accomplish on them goal boards, we put a sticker on it each week, and I've seen a lot of them going in there, and I've seen them staring at that HA logo, just glaring at it, knowing that what happened down here last year won't happen this time.
Well, off the subject of Houston Academy, a general question: how close is Nemo Williams to 1,000 yards?
Well, I don't really. Now the first 4 games of the season, if you count the op game,
We gonna count the op
he
game.
didn't play in the op game and he didn't play in the Headland game, so that's 2 games
That's
right there
gonna
that
hurt.
he didn't get over 100 yards.
Okay. Oh, that hurts. Okay, I got you. I forgot
So
about
the
that.
rest of them, he did get over 100 yards.
Right. Well, he's not gonna get 1,000 missing 2 games, and the Headland game.
Unless something drastic changes and then and we go pretty deep in the playoffs, then he might get it.
Well, y'all got the help you needed from op last Friday night.
Yeah, we sure did. Strawn went down. Strawn just absolutely just obliterated op from what I seen, but
Then you have a
from
question.
what we've seen on the film today, the way Strawn played Houston Academy, we stand a pretty good shot because they got some. HA ain't as big. You remember them big hog mollies they had on the line last year, Wally, when y'all called that game?
Yes.
They ain't got near as big an offensive line as they did last year, or defensive line, and their corners is real short, so we might be able to pick them pretty good at the end.
I think y'all match up better. Go ahead,
Bulldog, I do have a question for you. If y'all are not victorious Friday night, which I hope y'all are, and y'all got a good shot, but if you are not, does that kick Pike County out of the playoff picture?
The only way it kicks us out of the playoff picture if we lose is if Op beat Ashford.
Well, they're gonna beat Ashford.
I think Op's going to beat Ashford.
If Op beat Ashford, they would get in if we lose to HA because of the head-to-head matchup.
Gotcha. I'll beat them. Okay.
So, okay.
Well, hey, Well, just make it where it don't matter about Auburn. Y'all beat Houston Academy Friday night.
Like I told some of them down there today, when it gets time for the playoffs, you don't have other teams to help you out to try to win no game. You got to do it on your own. You got to do it on your own this week.
That's right. Take care of your own business.
Exactly. Okay. Well,
Bulldog, thank you for calling, man.
I appreciate it. I almost was late tonight calling. I was taking care of some other business, and I'll be John Brown. I was going to say this on the show tonight.
Well, come on.
I'll be dadgum. I missed Neil Armstrong at the dadgum Peanut Festival.
I was down there.
Lord have mercy.
I was down there at the Peanut Butter Festival now. I was down there for about 2 hours. I did. I bought me some boiled peanuts. I listened to some live music. I watched my daughter dance and club.
I'm surprised Wally wasn't down there trying to raid the funnel cakes down there yesterday.
Hey, you know what was amazing though was that mule going around smashing that sugar cane and that juice coming out.
I know. I'll watch that when I go down there, but I didn't get to go. Yesterday I wanted to, but I didn't get to go. I said, no, I'm off work and I'm going to go relax a while.
Well, I thought about you. I looked around the crowd and I didn't see you. I thought, well, if he's here, I'll run into him.
I saw that mule told somebody, can you believe this?
All right, Bulldog Johnny, good call, man. We'll talk to you later.
We'll talk with y'all later, and whether we win or lose, I'll call and talk with y'all next Sunday.
All right, buddy.
Sounds good, buddy.
See you. Hey, one more quick story before we go to break right here. Speaking of, and we hit on Laverne, 41 years in the playoffs. That's incredible. What a streak right there. But speaking of special stories, Wally, special stories. And Laverne, 41 years in the playoffs is a special story. But how about this one? Former Charles Henderson head coach becoming the winningest coach at 3 different schools on Friday night with his win at W.S. Neal. Coach Hugh Fountain is now the winningest football coach at Charles Henderson High School, Escambia Academy, and W.S. Neal.
Man,
that's doing some football coaching right there, folks.
That's strong right there, buddy.
Congratulations, Coach Hugh Fountain. We enjoyed your time in Troy, Alabama. You were a great teacher, administrator, athletic director, and coach. And what an accomplishment. We are proud of you, Coach Hugh Fountain.
Heck yeah.
And we're up against another break. We'll be right back, folks.
Hey, Wally, what you got us out here in this field for?
Neil, I finally bought a brand new boat.
A boat, man. Show it to me. Look at that. What? Got it on Facebook. Facebook?
Yes, sir.
The USS Alabama?
Yes, I got to get some insurance.
Well, you're going to need to call the Grease Agency. They sell insurance on everything. How you going to get it back to Troy?
You got a trailer, don't you?
I don't got a trailer. I hope you didn't buy any beachfront property in Arizona on Facebook. Call Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Look at this, what we got, Sully.
What are you doing, Wally?
Man, our game warden gave me a ticket, Neil.
Game warden gave you a ticket. Are you hunting on the right property?
Well, I thought this was my property right here, man.
Do you know where the lines are?
Not really.
Man, you need to contact the PLS group. They do all the land surveying you need. If you're building a house, building property, marking property, you're hunting land so you know where to go. PLS group, 403-4234. Give them a call.
Do I get a get-out-of-jail-free card?
No, you don't get a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Neil, my new boat, man. Let's go check it out.
My gosh, look at this thing right here.
Let's go in there and take it for a spin. Come on.
Man, look at the size of that propeller on that thing you done bought. If that propeller breaks, I don't know who in Troy is going to work on that, Wally.
Neil, come look at all these gauges, man. The guy I bought it from told me that it would go underwater, man. Look at all this stuff.
This is the craziest boat I've ever seen. You're going to need to get some oxygen if it goes up underwater.
Ooh, you think Jason Jones can get us some oxygen?
You're going to have to call Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply in Troy. If this thing goes up underwater like that guy told you, we're going to need us some oxygen.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-boned me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally?
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-boned me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can
Please,
have it.
Mr. Wally. Thank
All she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts? Oh man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh,
Don't
that's
smell
Hook?
it? Hook's.
Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh my God, hold on! Good Lord, Wally, what in the world? Thanks, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond? Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot. Bigfoot?
Hear any music? Yeah.
Any music?
Yeah. Right now.
What about singing?
It's coming.
Any singing?
What song is this, huh?
It's Kiss. No lyrics.
Unbelievable.
This is why you lost the Facebook question. Cut it off before we get fired. Nate, help me, man.
I did that because my brother Carmi's singing up there today. I just remember him having all those Kiss albums.
Now I do like Kiss.
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit Rock City. I hear you, Nate. Nate showing a little culture up there.
You know, you didn't know who it was.
I knew that was Kiss, man. I had the Kiss posters in my room when I was in 6th, 7th grade. Now
they're finishing up, man. This is it for them.
Yeah, we were talking off air. We think they're mid-70s.
Yeah, they don't, except the two new ones they got.
Yeah, the
Phillies. 30s, 40s. Yeah.
Hey, let's move on to some scores. Yeah. Friday night scores right here. Enterprise 41, Jag 8. That's Jeff Davis. Charles Henderson 44, Selma 6, Rehoboth 40, Shelby County 14, Booker T. Washington 40, Dale County 26, Headland 52, New Brockton 20, Pike County 49, Daleville 6. It's the game Bulldog Johnny was just talking about. Strong 47, Buckshot. Laverne 36, Lafayette 0, Zion Chapel 56, Abbeville 28. Another congratulations to Zion Chapel 5-5, 500 season. GW Long 31, Wicksburg 26. Elba 64, Pleasant Home 14. Still no competition for Elba. No. CCA 62, Snook 0.
Good gracious. Dothan 38, Opelika 34, Valley 27, Carroll 21, Catholic 27, Andalusia 14.
Big game right
Big
there.
game. Everybody had Andy.
Yep.
Bullock County 37, Slocum 14, Ashford 40, Northside 20, Houston Academy 56, Providence 14, Reeltown 21, Highland Home 14, another big one. Goshen 62, Horseshoe Bend 38, Ayrton 37, Sampson 7, Brantley 54, Red Level 13. Brantley's back.
Yep.
Houston County 48, McKenzie 32, Baker 32, Pike Level Arch 24.
Going back to Brantley, they did get 3 or 4 of their really good players back off injured reserve, so they may not be back, but they're back to where they can beat you.
Oh yeah,
They're back.
Yeah.
They're back to where they can beat you right there. And hey man, give us some stats.
Here's
man.
stats. All right, Pike County dominated the game from start to finish over Daleville, piling up 18 first downs and 429 yards.
Woo.
Good gracious, they only held Daleville to 96 yards the entire game. Nemo Williams finished the game with eye-opening 188 yards and 3 touchdowns on just 10 carries, averaging 18.8 yards per carry.
Toting the mail.
Yep, Jackson also rushed for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns on 11 carries. Barrow completed 2 for 5 passes for 46 yards, and C.J. Griffin.
They didn't have to pass it, did they?
Yep, completed both of his pass attempts with 20, so C.J. got to get in there. All right, let's go to Goshen versus Horseshoe Bend.
Okay.
For the second straight week, brother, Eagles went over 500 yards rushing and had 3 100-yard rushers. Goshen rolled up 567 yards on offense, and the win with an eye-opening 534 of those yards on the ground.
Ground and pound.
Yep, Horseshoe Bend tallied 338 yards on offense. The Goshen defense also forced 2 turnovers. McClure rushed for 240 yards and 3 touchdowns, while McNabb earned 170 yards. Landon Chandler had another big night for the Golden defense, tallying up 20 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. All right. Booker T. Washington 40, Dale County. Everybody thought that
Everybody's picking Dale County.
Yeah. The Warriors hung with the Golden Eagles in Tuskegee, but they fell. That it was a Region 2 game. They needed to win.
Yep.
The game was tied at 12 at halftime and 18 going into the fourth. Preston Stevens for Dale County scored on a 19-yard run and 2-point conversion, while Tristan Smith had 64 yards rushing and a 4-yard touchdown. Now let's go on to Ayrton, 37-7. Ayrton led at halftime 37-0.
So the game was decided.
Pretty much, yeah. The Purple Cats, they're going to finish third in the region, and they're going to open up with Highland Home in the playoffs. The Purple Cats, baby, they had 347 yards total offense. Jaden Capel had 85 yards rushing. Avon Brown had an 82-yard touchdown run. Ian Sin, former player of the week.
Former Marco's Pizza player of the week.
Rushed for 40 yards on 2 carries with a touchdown, and Jesse Pelham caught 2 passes for 28 yards. Nick Danner made a 35-yard field goal. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Way to go, Nick Danner.
Yeah.
All right, Zion Chapel 56, Abbeville 28. The Rebels finished this year with a 5-5 record. We talked about that. Again, Mason Stewart just had lights out game again, completing a bunch of touchdown passes and stuff, and he's going to be sorely missed next year.
He will, and he, like you said earlier, was visiting, getting out doing some visits.
Yep, exactly.
He was over at LaGrange.
Enterprise versus Jag. The Enterprise Wildcats rolled up 38 points by halftime, gaining 41-8 road victory over the 7A Region 2 win.
I know what it was. I know what it was.
What's that?
They had Julius for pregame.
Pregame, yeah. That's what. Hey, when you come eat at Julius, you're going to be.
They went
Johnny
to
on the
Julius
spot.
for pregame. Look what happens.
Yep, exactly.
Easy win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Wildcats. They opened up scoring with Eris Knowles. He scored on a 13-yard run, and Drew Pickard kicked through the extra point. Eric Winter scored on a 57-yard run, and Ken Dunlap scored on a 2-yard run. So they just popped it to them.
Yeah.
A surprise here: Valley 27, Carroll 21. I don't know
that.
Carroll ever since losing to Eufaula has just gone down. I don't understand.
They've been trending down a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. Carroll they opened up they opened up with a 2-yard run by Lakeith Pearson, and midway through the opening quarter, and Zeniah Daniels added extra point kick.
Yeah. Carroll was the top dog in the region 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
And now
all the way down. Carroll got back on the scoreboard, and Peyton Plott went in 2 yards out before halftime, but Carroll scored with 12 seconds left on a 26-yard pass from Plott to Leitner, but still came up short. Good gracious, by 1 touchdown. But they came back, just couldn't do it. Elba 64, Pleasant Home 14. Why they even play these schools is beyond me. They had 50 points at halftime. When you score 50 points at halftime, I mean, unbelievable.
How'd the running back? Did you get?
Yeah, Alvin Harrison. He only rushed for 400-something yards on 6 carries. I mean. 4 touchdowns, 1 for 20, 22, 31, 68, and he had an 81-yard kickoff return.
Where's he going to end up going to school?
Probably Bama, but again, just like I said, when they get deep in the playoff and they play.
They haven't had anybody test them.
I know it's so hard on them when they get tested.
You need to play that tight, just
a couple tight games.
And feel that adversity in the middle of the third quarter.
Yeah.
You need 1 or 2 of those, don't you?
And they've not had one all year, So
you would think that the athletic directors and the board and the principal would sit down and say, "Hey, look, I oversee what's happening here. How about we schedule Carroll of Ozark
or Charles Henderson, like the old time?
Yeah, or maybe we schedule Laverne or Highland Home or."
You got 3 giveaway games
I know.
through the season.
I don't know. I didn't make the schedule.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's go to Pike Liberal Arts.
Yeah.
They closed out their home schedule with an exciting, and I'd say this, 32-24 loss to Baker out of Florida. Pike Lib rallied from a 24-0 deficit in the third quarter to score 24 unanswered points, and they tied things up late in the fourth, man.
Dang.
Pike Liberal Arts' Michael Bone sparked the Patriots with a 45-yard kickoff return. A few plays later, quarterback Dawson Bradford got the Patriots on the scoreboard with a 2-yard touchdown run. Bradford then tossed a 2-point conversion to Cade Brookins. The Patriots then went 99 yards on 3 plays as Bradford found Brookins again for an 84-yard touchdown pass. So it was the Bradford and Brookins show, it seemed like.
Yep.
Pike Lib managed 215 yards in all second half, while Baker rolled up 330. Bradford completed that night 14 of 19 passes with 168 yards, while Brookins caught 4 passes for 121. But here was the kicker, baby. On defense, Pruitt Vaughn.
Yep.
They said in the paper,
He's been playing good.
One-man wrecking crew. Now that's what that takes your attention.
Yeah, that'll
wrecking
get your
crew.
attention, yeah.
Baby, for the Patriots, he had 19 tackles.
How many?
19. One tackle for loss and a sack. Baby, when you hear something like that, what does that tell you?
That's
Is that
pizza-worthy.
pizza-worthy? Pruitt Vaughn, baby, you are our Marco's Pizza Player of the Week. Had a heck of, Pruitt's had a heck of a game all through the season. I mean, he's done
been playing
real good.
great on defense.
But when you see stats like that, man, you got to go for it. So
19 tackles and a sack.
yeah, and one tackle for loss. So
Yeah.
he was all over that place. But anyway, congratulations, Pruitt Vaughn.
Pruitt, you win a large one-topping Marco's Pizza, man.
Yeah,
Don't
congratulations.
give none to Matt.
Yeah, don't give me any of the
Or
Matt
Amanda.
now.
Either one.
None
you
of
eat
them
it.
now. All right. See, Charles Henderson versus Selma. Senior Parker Adams, man, he threw 5 first-down touchdown passes. 5 of them, baby.
He's on fire.
He's on fire, and we need him on fire right now. We dominated Selma 44-6, wasn't even close. Several seniors had productive nights, as Adams was 15 for 19. Like I said, 5 TDs and 199 yards, and even rushed 12 yards. Running back Zach Colvin rushed for 52 yards on 9 carries. Jawan Boyd was doing John Juan Boyd things all night.
Yeah.
With 2 touchdowns and receptions. Datavius Lee had a touchdown catch and 4 receptions for 52 yards. Cedric Brown, we call his name a lot,
Yep.
also had a touchdown catch, along with junior Noah Green and junior Cameron Johnson. With the clock running the entire second half, freshman quarterback Kellen Stewart threw 1 touchdown while completing 4 passes for 26 yards. So, good game for Trojans.
Yeah.
Glad they got a week off. And that's our stats for
Good
the
job.
week, man.
Good job, man. That's good stuff right there. Hey, we're up against a break. We'll be right back. What in the world, man? I come over to check on things. What are you doing trying to beat that bush up?
Neil, my trimmer battery went dead, so I had to get this bat and try to trim this up.
You're not going to be able to knock it out with a bat. You got to call professional bush trimmers like Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Call Blake Turner. You're going to fall off that ladder, man. Just quit right now. Let's call Blake Turner. Hey, call Blake Turner 465-0600 for all your yard needs. Why in the world? Why are you measuring this gigantic air conditioner out here at this warehouse?
Neil, I'm putting a brand new unit in my house, man.
You cannot put an air conditioning unit this big at a residential house. You need to call Terry Moats with A1 Services. He'll get the square footage of your house, put you in an air conditioner, a heating unit, everything you need. Call Terry Moats at A1 Services. You don't need a unit that gargantuan. Call Terry Moats at A1 Services, 566-4220. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. Wally, what are you doing with that hoe?
Neil, with inflation and the price of groceries, I decided to build my own garden, brother.
Wait a minute. Number one, this ain't even your property. This is Mr. James Sparrow's property. You live across the street. And second, the HOA rules you can't have a garden. Prices are not that bad at the Piggly Wiggly. Come on, let me show you. Come on with me. Now look, greens, peaches, collards, look over here. Apples, fruit, veggies, all here at Piggly Wiggly in Troy. And also the best meat selection in Troy, right here at Piggly Wiggly. 2 locations in Troy, Alabama. And also the most important thing, you're shopping local. Come see them at the Piggly Wigglies in Troy, Alabama.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I know. Wally, what are you doing, man? What in the world?
Nice Bronco.
Why are you hugging the Bronco at Bill Jackson Ford?
Because I want a Bronco, brother.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah, I think so. Jeez. Well, you can't just be out here hugging vehicles. You got to talk to the salespeople. What are you doing?
Kicking the tire. You know, they say you got to kick the tire before you buy a new one.
You guys kick the tires. Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama. Also, Bill Jackson Chevrolet across the street. Hey, they got new vehicles on the lot. Come see them. Man, I'm up here at Southern Grill and Patio. Look at all these big green eggs, all these accessories, man. It's all you want with the big green eggs. Wally.
Neil, look at the size of this big old green egg here, man. Look at this thing.
Man, that's a big old green egg. You can't get a green egg that big unless you're a platinum green egg dealer like they are at Southern Grill and Patio. Check out this new store up here on Grundy Street, right next to Troy Cable, along with Town and Country. Come visit the new store, the new layout. Look at all these big green egg accessories over here. Come see them at the new location on Grundy Street. Get you a big green egg, because I'm going to get me one.
Motley Crue.
I had to throw my hard rock in there.
Yeah, that's Rat, man.
Rat.
Good tune there.
That's classic right there. Hey, we still got another break to get in, and we only got 10 minutes, so let's get right back to the football action. Coming up this week, most everybody's off, and I already see an error. Charles Henderson's off. Eufaula is not off. They play Early County, Georgia. Bullitt County's off. Zion Chapel is off. New Brockton's off. Slocum hosts Geneva County. Brantley hosts Florella. GW Long is at Rehoboth. Daleville's off. Pike Liberal Arts is at Calhoun. Enterprise is at Lee. Carroll is at St. James.
And Pike County is at Houston Academy. Dothan is hosting Jeff Davis. Ayrton is off. Highland Home is off. Andalusia is off. Wicksburg's hosting Daleville. Dale County's off. Dadeville, I'm sorry. Dale County is off. Laverne's off. Goshen is off. Red Level is hosting Sampson. And Elba is hosting McKenzie.
Yeah, that'll be a cakewalk for Elba for sure. Hey, who won the picks last week?
Oh, man, again. Gresson Holmes, man.
A two-time winner this year?
Two-time winner. Just
there he is.
Check him out.
Look at the big man.
He
can pick them now.
He can do it now.
Even on
the board.
Even on the weeks that he don't win, he's right up.
He's right up on there, man. He knows it.
Going for the points. Gresson can pick them now.
Heck yeah.
Get your pencil and paper out. It's time for the games this week. All you got to do is pick the winner. Pick them closest to the points without going over. You can win a large Marco's pizza.
Okay, Pike County at Houston Academy. Florella at Brantley. GW Long at Rehoboth. Dadeville at Wicksburg. And listen, I threw in a Troy game because, hey, I want everybody out there at the vet this Thursday night. So you'll have something to little gamble on, or pizza gamble.
Yeah.
South Alabama at Troy University. And then Pike Lib travels to Calhoun, and that's going to be our game of the week where you have to pick the total points. You know, that's going to be a tough one to pick because I don't know if Calhoun's even scored this year.
Yep.
So
how many points will Pike Lib put up?
Pike will put up. So that's
Pike Lib's going to win the game.
Oh yeah,
they're going to win the game. It's just the total points going to be hard to pick.
Yep. So
that's right.
That's what we got. Well, what about college football, man?
Well, big college football. Troy flew out to San Marcos, Texas, and took on a red-hot Texas State team. Troy wins 31-13 in convincing fashion, just dominated the second half. And, you know, Wally, and you too, I know you do too. I listen to John and Barry sports talk show out of Montgomery every morning, the Budweiser Sports Line, with Barry McKnight and John Longshore. And I wanted to give John Longshore a little shout-out on our show. You know, we always talking about Barry, but we'll give John a little pat on the back here. I was listening last Friday, and this is, I'm going to quote John Longshore. This is Friday on their sports talk show. He tells Barry, he says, you know, Barry, TJ Finley's having a fine season for Texas State. Probably his best as a college quarterback. But he has not seen an SEC-type defense like the Trojans are going to throw at him tomorrow. Now, John was right on, buddy.
Give John a bell.
Yeah. Mr. TJ Finley, who couldn't get it done at LSU, couldn't get it done at Auburn, got shut down by the Troy Trojan defense, and it was spectacular in the third and fourth quarter. Troy becomes bowl eligible at 6-2, and they've won 5 straight impressive. Troy will play South Alabama this Thursday, just like Wally just told you. We want everybody out there at the vet. It's at 6:30, and it's on ESPN2. 2.
Yeah, we need a lot of folks there because it's going to be a tough
We
game.
do. Hey, let's go ahead and get this last break out of the way,
Okay.
Wally.
All
Let's
right.
get, hey, Nate, let's go ahead and run this last set of commercials, and we'll come back and wrap this up. We got a little Auburn and Alabama and some World Series, and we'll be done. We'll be right back, folks.
Breaker 19, Breaker 19. I got cleared for a takeoff in Troy.
Whoa, Mr. Neal! Mr. Neal, what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Wally, you don't have a pilot's license. I've already told you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Look,
Oh, my
you got a
goodness.
CDL license. You need to call Tyler Transport at 566-7474. They're hiring every day. Those beautiful 18-wheeler rigs got those glide packages. Call Tyler Transportation if you need a job driving.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
of there. Good gravy. Man, what are you doing out here? Where have you been? They called the law, man. They said somebody was out here. What in the world's going on?
I'm just here waiting for him to open up to eat one of these award-winning steaks and cheese biscuits and stuff.
Well, the law's on the way.
What?
Well, it was some suspicious activity. They don't open till 4 o'clock on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they open for lunch after church on Sunday. One of the best meals you can get after church, too, I promise you. We got to get out of here. The law's on the way.
Yeah, let's
But
go.
you come to the old barn for those fresh cheese biscuits. Hey, what are you doing, man? What in the world? What's happening? Unbelievable. Back up. Back up. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse.
I need a mechanic.
Unbelievable. What have you done in there that caused all that smoke? I watched a YouTube video. Unbelievable. You got to take the thing to Road Mart where they know how to fix vehicles, a mechanic. Take the vehicle to Road Mart on 231 North. Don't be like Terry. I meant Wally. 566-3413. Road Mart, 231 North in Troy. It's so good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater.
Hey, Neil, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
Man, they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the sauce. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage. Thank you.
That hurts.
What's wrong now?
Is that a rattlesnake? Rattlesnake done bit me.
Unbelievable. Well, why are you at Southern Animal Hospital with Dr. Steve Barron?
Dr. Bear told me he had some antivenom for
Oh
me.
my goodness. Now he does have a vaccine for dogs to help protect from venomous snake bites. He also has antivenom to help protect animals from snake bites, but not for humans. Goodness gracious. We got to go to the ER.
Gum, I'm about to starve. Neil told me to meet him at the corner. He must be bringing potted meat and cheese. Menu on this thing, man. I'm going with the pimento cheeseburger, brother.
You are? I'm going with the bougie burger. Or how about the 3-notch wing basket?
Well, hey, I'm changing my mind. I'm going with the Trojan burger, brother.
How about the loaded house fries for an appetizer? Man, I don't know what I'm going to get. And I heard that the buns on all the burgers are special. You got to give them a try. Meet us at the corner for lunch. Oh, man, it's even everything.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Yeah, Billy Joel.
No, here it goes. Ready? It's been a year. It was this time last year.
That you went and saw?
San Antonio, Texas.
That's cool.
Saw Billy Joel in his last. He's done now.
Yeah, he's done.
Yep.
Well, hey, tell you who ain't done. Alabama, they were off, but they're getting ready to host LSU that's coming up Saturday. That game's 6:45.
Who you like, man?
Yeah, I got to go to LSU,
that
man.
Daniels, he can play, man. I don't want to pick in that one. I'm going to take Alabama. But Auburn gets its first SEC win of the year. Huge step towards bowl eligibility. Auburn beats Mississippi State 27-13. Peyton Thorne had his best day as an Auburn Tiger. He was 20 for 26 for 230 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did not throw a single interception. Jarquez Hunter also got going. He rushed 17 times for 4 yards. Auburn is at Vanderbilt next weekend, 3 p.m. on the SEC Network. Hey, we both lost our dogs this week. I'll take Notre Dame plus 1.5 at Clemson.
South Alabama plus 5.5. It's going to be a full field goal game.
It's time for us to turn this around on our dogs.
Yep.
We appreciate you tuning in. We had fun tonight. LSU at Alabama is the big game. Troy hosts South Thursday night at the Vet. See you there, baby.
See you.